Greetings out there in YouTube land. This is Morris, man. As always, I thank you guys for coming to my channel. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to entitle this, but by the time you see it, have a title, because every now and then you have to, I guess, make a comment to others to let people know, because sometimes they just, my favorite saying is, you don't know what you don't know. Now, 15, 20 years ago on eBay, and it used to be this publication in the Midwest called The Trading Time. 99% of the people that sold, like musical instruments, they played those instruments. If you see a guitar for sale on eBay 20 years ago, or the local trades paper, the guy that's selling it played it. He's a guitar player. But now you got a lot of people that are getting into these storage lockers, or somehow they getting access to stuff that they're not familiar with. They didn't own it. They don't know how to use it. And then they just slap it up on eBay and expect to get a price for it. Because, I've been playing for what? Since I was 16 years old, and I've played thousands of guitars. I mean, thousands, more than most people. Different brands, different styles of guitar and basses. So I kind of got an idea of the value of them. Because one of my friends said, you got to go on one of those expert shows because you know a great deal about guitars. I'm like, that's true, I do. But, I do from just playing and enjoying them. Like one of my favorite shows, Pawn Stars, where they bring in their experts and they tell you the history of the guitar, who made it, and the value and things of that nature. So by no means I'm in that class of elite people. But, I kind of got a pretty good knowledge of guitars. So all day long I see on Reverb, and I'm not trashing Reverb. I love the site. That the customer service staff is crack, top-notch people. And a lot of the people on Reverb and some of the people on eBay, not as many, but on Reverb, they have no idea how much the value of the stuff they sell. They want twice as much. I've seen some used guitars that they wanted more if they were new guitars. That just lets you know the lack of information and knowledge that these people have. So I seen a guitar on eBay. It was Ibanez. Was it Ibanez? I think it was Ibanez. And first of all, the guy wanted $400. Like, ain't nobody giving you $400 for that guitar. Trust me. Then you would think when you're selling something, you want to put it in the best condition you can, meaning that clean it up. If it's dirty and dusty, clean it up, and then take the pictures. This guy took pictures of like the guitar had been sitting in a crawl space for a year. So that let me know that, first of all, somebody didn't even take care of this guitar. Because when you are a musician, you try your best to take care of your equipment. Put it in a case. If you don't have a case, wrap it up in something, just put it away. Instead of sticking it in the attic and leaving it, without any type of protection, and in the elements, and in the heat in the summer and the cold in the winter. So I looked at the guitar and it was filthy. I was like, good Lord. So I had to, and I'm like, maybe I was wrong, but my intentions are good, just to kind of wake some people up that don't know what they're doing and don't know what they're selling. Because I've seen many a times that they have guitars on eBay. They don't even have the name right. Like for instance, this guitar I just posted where I'm selling this one. And this is clearly a precision copy. And I seen the guy on eBay, I'm selling the Fender Strat. You're not selling the Fender Strat, dude. You're selling a P-bass copy. Don't even know the name of the stuff that they're selling. But I messaged the guy, said, and it wasn't in my place to say some of this stuff. I'm like, I said in good intentions to kind of give people an idea of what they have and what they can get for it. And I said, well, first of all, the guitar is overpriced and it's filthy. I'm like, at least clean the guitar up and then take pictures. Because I'm like, when you're selling something, you want to present it in the best way possible. When I was in my 20s and we're buying cars, and when I was living in Chicago, I would go on Western Street around 60th on to about 70th Street, and there's just a whole lot of used car lots. And they got it. Even though the cars were not perhaps reliable or had 100,000 miles on them, they looked good. They were clean inside. They had nice paint jobs. Because I'm like, the first thing that appeals to most people is the visual. It's the same thing with relationship. It's the visual first, and then you hoping that there's some quality, personality behind the visual, you know. And it's the same thing with anything else. It's the visual that draws you in first, you know. But if you're looking at the dirty, filthy guitar that needs cleaning, it's like, I'll pass on that, because I'm not giving nobody $400 for a dirty, filthy guitar that lets me know that they didn't even take care of this guitar. And the fact that it's had been sitting somewhere collecting that kind of dust lets me know that there could be issues with the guitar neck. You know, the guitar neck, you know, the action is most likely going to need some professional setup on it, since it's been sitting somewhere, laying somewhere in filth. You know, but again, I just thought I would post this video because, you know, the majority of people, they sell their guitars or their equipment, and what you get out of there? Sorry about that. My cat in here trying to get in the window. But anyway, you know, if you're going to sell something, especially, you know, on the website, clean it up, you know. Put a little, you know, dust buster over it, or a little wipey thing, and just clean it up. Because, again, I wish I could have just extracted some of the pictures and posted it down here or somewhere, but you can take my word for it. It was filthy. I mean, filthy. You know, dust all around the pickups and dust bunnies everywhere. It's like, come on, man. Who's giving you $400 for this, you know? But, you know, you don't know what you don't know. Again, you got a lot of people now on eBay and Reverb. They just throw stuff up there. They don't know how much it costs. They just think they're going to get as much as they want out of it. And it's not going to happen. So I'm going to sign off now until next time. Take care.